We have a link for this? Nope. All right, and we are live here for Game 3 of the night between Dax Thomas State Farm at 4-2 and Cedarbrook at 0-6. State Farm looking to keep up in the division standings while Cedarbrook seeking their first win of the season. And Katie Hoff and Chloe Portash take the opening tip. And we are underway. Early Cedarbrook lead on Katie Hoff jumper, and it's 2-0. Less than 15 seconds in to this one. I'll be doing play-by-play here. Give Jeremy a little break after into the first two games. There's Emma Cito with a bucket to tie it up at 2-2.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
You're still here. Still back me up.
I don't know what the point of that was. There's
A jump ball here.
Might actually focus on writing.
Yeah, I wrote the first two paragraphs of my story, so I think that's.
But if I can knock mine out, that's less we have to do in the office.
We got. I'm caught up on the box scores, which is good. So we. What oiled machine here? Mon Valley Independent Sports Department as Emma Cito takes it inside. Cito looks to get it to Chloe Portash, but Katie Hoff with a big steal, and it's Cedarbrook ball. But then Emma Cito with a steal the other way, and Lydia Zogelman with a three. Goes off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound by Emma Cito, now in the hands of Elizabeth Ford's Haven Briggs. The starters on the court for Dax Thomas State Farm. Taylor Rodriguez, Lydia Zogelman, Chloe Portash, Haven Briggs, and Emma Cito. And for Cedarbrook, we have Katie Hoff, as we mentioned, junior forward from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. Jocelyn Dawson from Elizabeth Forward. And we also have Nicole Pulowski, senior from Sarah Catholic. Amanda Bedzik, an incoming freshman at EF. And we have Lena Lauren, a junior guard from Baldwin. Lauren with a three, doesn't fall, and now Jocelyn Dawson an offensive rebound. And Katie Hoff with a offensive rebound of her own, and she makes it 4-2 in favor of Cedarbrook.
Thank goodness for Katie Hoff.
Katie Hoff has been huge for Cedarbrook this season. Their leading scorer, leading rebounder. Dax Thomas State Farm looks to answer. Taylor Rodriguez taking it inside. She plays one. It doesn't fall. And Nicole Pulowski with a rebound. Gets it up to Jocelyn Dawson. Brings it across midcourt. She gets it to Amanda Bedzik, who takes a three. Doesn't connect. And Dawson with a nice offensive rebound, but can't make the layup fall. Cedarbrook,
wow,
out rebounding State Farm, but Katie Hoff again with a big bucket.
I'm curious as to, not second guessing the coach or anything, but one of State Farm's best players has been Ella Kupka, and she's on the bench.
Yeah,
to start this game. So
she is.
She had a lot. I think she had a double-double last game actually. We're talking about rebounding.
And Cedarbrook does have a significant size advantage in this one. We'll see if that plays a role here as they lead 6-2 with just over 13 minutes remaining in this opening frame. A floater by Chloe Portash and a foul called on Katie Hoff. I believe that's her first.
Getting lectured about not switching the laundry today. So.
Oh, why'd you forget to do that? Chloe Portash hits her first free throw.
Yeah. I guess the rule in the Salou household is when you take clothes out of the dryer, double check the washer to make sure there's not clothes that need to go in the dryer.
Yeah, that's probably smart. Yeah. Portash hits her second to make it a 2-point game. There's Jocelyn Dawson double team there by Cito and Rodriguez, but she's able to get it up in the hands of Katie Hoff. Cedarbrook, the only winless team in the girls division, but there's talent on this squad, Jeremy.
The last 2 games have been pretty decent for Cedarbrook. They've been in it till the end.
I think it's taken some time for these girls to kind of learn how to play together. A lot of new girls on this team, too. A lot of girls we haven't seen in past years. Even some of the local girls that we cover during high school season, and Jocelyn Dawson and Nicole Pawlowski, they're still new to this league. And with us coming to Marx's Court Time Sports Center here in Elizabeth Township, it was easier to get them involved as Pawlowski hits a 3, nothing but net to make it 9-4 in favor of Cedarbrook. Cedarbrook, a really nice start to this one is Zogelman with a jumper, and Lena with a rebound, as there were 3 Cedarbrook players there trying to corral that rebound, and Loren is called for a travel on the other end of the court, and State Farm looks a little flustered maybe here early on, Jeremy?
Out of sorts, I would definitely say.
Lily Pordash with possession. She gets it inside to Haven Briggs. Briggs being guarded by her Elizabeth forward teammate Jocelyn Dawson. Now Cito gets it over to Briggs again. Now to Pordash. State Farm's trying to get the ball inside. Pordash inside to Cito, but it gets off her hands and away, but she gets it back. Gets it out to Taylor Rodriguez, who takes the 3. It goes in and out. And off the hands of Dawson and out of bounds, so it's going to be State Farm ball once again.
Here comes Ella Kupka now into the game.
Kupka, Kendall Weston, and Tessa Rodriguez into the game, and then Macedo hits one inside to make it a 9-6 game. As Haven Briggs, Taylor Rodriguez, and Chloe Pordash will take a breather. Pawlowski 3-pointer missed. Dawson with a nice offensive rebound and can't get the putback, and now Cedarbrook again, and Katie Hoff called for a travel.
Good call.
Trying to load our stream here on YouTube, but I keep getting a bunch of ads, so we'll skip those.
It'll go.
Skip those, now we're good. Thank you to 25 tuning in for our final game of the night as Ella Kupka gets on the board with 11 minutes to go. So it's 9-8 in favor of Cedarbrook. Laurent with a jumper.
Too much settling for jump shots for Cedarbrook.
Absolutely, yeah.
Attack the basket. Especially with the height advantage with Laurent and Hoff. Gotta go to the hoop.
Absolutely. Nice pass by Dawson. Hoff draws a foul inside. And Hoff will go to the line. Looking to extend this lead. First one goes in and out. And a timeout called by Tom Rodriguez and State Farm with 10:39 on the clock. Cedarbrook holding on to a 9-8 lead. Big thank you to all of our sponsors, as always, for these two teams, Dax Thomas State Farm and Cedarbrook Golf Course, and as well as Manessant Florist and A&D Industries. Who are the other two? Edward Jones and Lee Supply. It's getting late and starting to lose my mind a little bit. How are those Buccos doing, Jeremy?
They are winning 1-0 after 3. Colin Ray with the solo hammer.
Stephen Brault on the mound tonight for the Buccos. He's a talented guy. You know he sings?
I sing in the shower.
I'd like to hear you sing.
I might sing the whole way back to the office tonight.
Hoff doesn't connect on that free throw, and now State Farm is going the other way. And the travel call on Tessa Rodriguez and State Farm, and now it's going to go the other way to Cedarbrook. Just under 10.5 minutes to go here in our final game of our triple header. Lee Supply picked up a win over Edward Jones in game 1, and then AMD Industry stayed unbeaten with a lopsided victory over Monessen Forest. 2 games that were close at halftime, 3-point games at halftime, and big runs by Lee Supply, and AMD made a difference. State Farm gets a nice turnover there, and they're going to take it the other way. Inside, Emacito with a bucket to give State Farm a 10-9 lead. First lead of the game for the girls in red. Cedarbrook trying to get it up the court fast, but another turnover. State Farm with it. Cito inside, can't connect. Nice rebound there by Haley Johnson, an incoming freshman from Monessen. Dawson over to Hoff. Hoff, jumper inside, doesn't fall. And now Ella Kupka gonna go the other way. She can't make it fall as Jocelyn Dawson picks up a defensive rebound, and it's just back and forth now. Low-scoring game, 10-9 with just over 9 minutes to go. Another turnover, State Farm with possession. And Kupka with the bucket and draws the foul.
Difference maker.
She's a difference maker for sure. Freshman from
Brentwood.
One of 2 freshman guards on the State Farm team, in addition to Tessa Rodriguez, who's also on the court right now. She's a freshman, incoming freshman at Bell Vernon. Gonna get to play with her sister Taylor this year. As Kupka completes the 3-point play to make it a 13-9 lead for State Farm. Full court pressure comes up big again. Another turnover for State Farm. Kupka inside. She gets it out to Emacito. Cito. A floater doesn't fall. Kendall Weston, a big offensive rebound, but Haley Johnson gets a board. Kupka looking for Cito inside, but goes through her hands and out of bounds, and it's going to be Cedarbrook ball. That's another ball that goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Cedarbrook possession. Allie Cunningham, a junior from Sarah Catholic, now with the ball, gets it inside, Randall Laurent tries to get past the pair of defenders. A 3-ball, and nothing but net for Caroline Melandra. Another Sarah Catholic sophomore. And Bill Cleary has 4 Sarah Catholic players in this game, with Allie Cunningham, Carolyn Melandra, Nicole Pulowski for Cedarbrook, and Chloe Portash from State Farm. As Tessa Rodriguez will head to the line.
Short. Coach Cleary is eager to get the young kids into practice here when school starts, depending on if school starts.
Absolutely. I know he's eager to get here to maybe watch a few games as well. As Taylor Rodriguez and Chloe Portash re-enter, it looks like Tessa Rodriguez hits her second. She's going to be replaced by Haven Briggs. And it is a 14-12 lead for State Farm with 8:07 to go. A 30-second timeout called by Cedarbrook, I believe. They're down 2, I think. No, I think State Farm's home. 14-12. As I had to tell Chad Corrado what the score was.
Yeah, he can't see it up there on the camera.
Yeah, I mean I can't see a whole ton of it.
I can see 7/8
most
of
it.
7/8.
Yeah.
That's just generally eyeballing. See some full court pressure here.
Jocelyn Dawson brings it down to Pulowski to Bedzik in the hands of Katie Hoff, and she hits it off the front of the rim and doesn't fall, and foul call on Cedarbrook. Fouls on Laurent. Rachel Wobrock trying to get Dennis Stitch's attention to tell him how many fouls that is on Laurent. Portash now inside, being guarded heavily by Hoff, and a jumper doesn't fall. And here's Cedarbrook the other way as Pulowski gets offensive rebound, gets it up to Dawson. Dawson looking inside. She's guarded by Taylor Rodriguez, looks for an open teammate. She finds it and Lena Laurent in the corner. And Laurent, Portash got a hand on it, but now a foul called on Haven Briggs, I believe. Cedarbrook looking to get an equalizer here and tie this game again. 14-12 in favor of State Farm with over 7 minutes left as a Hoff jumper doesn't fall, and it's going to be
Cedarbrook
gray ball.
That foul on Briggs was her first, a team third. They are going to say it's red ball. Or nope, gray. Cedarbrook's roster is always a little funny.
Looks like Mackenzie Miller, a senior forward from Fraser, entered the game. I think. Dawson at the line. She misses the first. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. The second one doesn't fall. Rebound by Ella Kupka. Kupka the corner. Portash a three. Nothing but net. 17-12 in favor of State Farm with 6:48 to go. Dawson up to Bedzik, and it's a travel called on the EF freshman. I do think Bedzik's going to be good for Elizabeth Ford here in the future.
She's 6'2".
Yeah. So I think that's going to be something that Crystal Gibbs is going to be able to work with. I think she's
absolutely
has to be pretty excited to
have to break her of some bad habits. I mean, that always happens when you get somebody coming new into the high school varsity team.
Right. She still has Jocelyn Dawson, who's only entering her sophomore season. I mean, she has some talent there. Brooke Markland, I believe, is still coming back. So
Anna Resnick.
Yep, Anna Resnick.
Hallie Cunningham with the foul.
Actually, I always forget that Anna Resnick isn't a senior because it seems like she's just been competing at such a high level for so many years.
First foul on Hallie Cunningham. Team sport.
Kupka hits her first free throw, makes it a 6-point game with 6:20 to go. Go with a miss, and Katie Hoff picks up the rebound. Cedarbrook now going the other way. Pressure.
I want to say three is Courtney Ambrose from Bentworth.
It's going to stay gray ball as the ball went off of State Farm's Kendall Weston.
Three is Courtney Ambrose.
Courtney Ambrose from senior guard from Bentworth. Off now, and she gets blocked by Portash. It's going to stay gray ball. Foul on Kendall Weston there. Xander Bogarts hits a bomb for Boston. The jump ball called there as Hoff went to the ground with the ball in her possession. It's going to stay Cedarbrook ball. Pawlowski in the Hoff, and Hoff a nice sky hook. Doesn't fall, and now Taylor Rodriguez gets a defensive rebound. Rodriguez looking up court. She's going to take it herself. She gets Ella Kupka wide open, and she misses the layup. Dawson brings it up for Cedarbrook. She tries to get to Hoff, but it goes off her hands into the hands of Callie Cunningham, who gets it out to Pawlowski, her Sarah Catholic teammate. And Pawlowski has it ripped out of her hands by Kupka. She finds Weston the other way for a bucket, 20-12. State Farm with just under 5.5 to go here in the opening frame. Dawson in the corner to Cunningham. Looked like she might have taken an extra step, but Pawlowski with a 3 doesn't connect, and now Cito is going to get fouled by Cunningham.
Very undisciplined defensive effort for Cedarbrook. Just as soon as Red's getting the ball, they're getting fouled.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to play up and play pressure defense, but
just little things like jumping over the back when you're not in position.
Yeah. There's Ella Kupka. Makes it a 10-point lead for State Farm, 22-12.
That was just no contest there on the defense by Cunningham.
Now Kupka picks up another loose ball. She goes the other way. And another bucket for the Brentwood freshman. We talked about Jeremy in our show on Sunday. Ella Kupka is getting more comfortable here. And she's becoming a star in front of our eyes as Katie Hoff hits a bucket for Cedarbrook to make it 24-14 with 4:26 to go. Kupka for 3 off the front of the iron and into the hands of Jocelyn Dawson. Cedarbrook looking to cut into this double-digit lead. As a trio of State Farm players prepare to re-enter the game. Ambrose went in and out, and Hoff is going to draw a foul here. Looks like Emma Cito, Lydia Zogelman, and Tessa Rodriguez preparing to enter for State Farm. Carolyn Melandra looking to come in as well. Yeah, I don't know. Couple seconds looked like.
About 12 seconds rolled off that clock.
Katie Hoff hits the second to make it 24-15. Pordash with a bucket and draws a foul. (26-15) State Farm, 3:33 to go in the first half, and Pordash pings the free throw off the front of the iron, and doesn't fall. It's 11-point lead for State Farm with just over 3.5 to go. Tessa Rodriguez gets the inbound pass as State Farm is able to maintain possession after that missed free throw, and they'll maintain possession here again as Pordash win back. Pordash into Emma Cito, and a foul called on number 5, Carolyn Melandra. Cito will head to the line. Cito hits shot from the line, and 12-point lead, I believe. Cito misses the second, and Bedzik with a big rebound. She looks for an open teammate. She gets it to Jocelyn Dawson, who grabbed it just out of the reach of Kendall Weston. Now Haley Johnson loses possession and into the hands of Tessa Rodriguez, and she brings it up past midcourt. Gets it to the corner to Pordash. Pordash for 3. Doesn't fall, and skips out, and Melandra with a rebound. Now Cedarbrook looking to try to bring it ahead, and gets back into the hands of Jocelyn Dawson. Melandra out to Bedzik. Bedzik inside. Air ball that sails over the hoop, and now State Farm with possession once again. Inside to Amacito. Cito guarded by Melandra, but she goes and takes a shot that doesn't fall, and now Pulowski with the rebound. She gets fouled. Taylor Rodriguez enters in favor of Chloe Portash, and Nicole Pulowski will go to the line for Cedarbrook.
2:30 to go here in the first half. Pulowski steps in the line.
State Farm has just been able to turn some turnovers into points, and it's been key here for them. So they've been able to extend their lead to 12 with less than 2.5 to go as Pulowski misses the free throw, and now State Farm goes the other way, and Cedarbrook can't let their frustration turn into fouls and turnovers as Rodriguez tries to lay one in, but it doesn't fall. Haley Johnson with the defensive board. Katie Hoff not on the court for Cedarbrook as Melandra looks for one, but doesn't fall, and it's going to go out of bounds on Cedarbrook and be State Farm's ball. Now less than 2 minutes left in the first half. Taylor Rodriguez drives past Dawson. She connects for two. And a foul called here on Lydia Zogelman. And that's going to send Jocelyn Dawson to the free throw line. Dawson going to connect, but Bedzik gets an offensive rebound, but she passes it right into the hands of Lydia Zogelman, who goes the other way. A nice move there inside, but she can't make it fall, and now it's Cedarbrook ball and another rebound by Dawson. Ambrose, a shot she followed up or missed with a rebound, and Bedzik gets a rebound of her own, and she draws a foul. Nice job there by Courtney Ambrose of following up that miss and getting a nice board. Keeps it in favor of possession in favor of Cedarbrook. Bedzik clings off the rim and goes up and in. Bedzik, second free throw off the back of the rim and out, and it's now 29-16 State Farm with now a minute to go here in the first half. Haven Briggs with a three. Doesn't fall. Taylor Rodriguez gets the rebound, but it gets out to Dawson. Dawson gets it up to Pulowski. Pulowski's able to corral it. She gets it back to Bedzik. Bedzik being guarded by Rodriguez. She gets it to the corner to Pulowski. And Pulowski hits a three to make it a 10-point game, 29-19 with 30 seconds to go here in the first half. A big three-pointer by the Sarah Catholic senior.
Second one of the game. We know she can shoot it.
She absolutely can. We've seen it during high school season. When she's able to get a few in a row, she can get hot and she can make things happen. As Kendall Weston gets fouled inside, and she will head to the line with 11.5 seconds to go. I think we actually covered a game either this past year or the year before where Pulowski hit maybe 5 or 6 threes. So we know that she can really sling it from out there. Weston misses the first, and she connects on the second to make it 30-19 State Farm, and now a chance for Cedarbrook to. Haley Johnson takes a deep three, and it doesn't fall, and now a deep pass to Weston. And she goes off her hands and out of bounds, so 1.2 seconds left and Cedarbrook maybe with a chance for a prayer. I was wrong. There was more than that. There was 7 seconds on the clock. As Weston gets fouled there with 1.1 second to go. And Weston got fouled on a 3-point attempt from deep.
Again.
So she'll get 3 shots at the charity stripe.
Undisciplined. You gotta let her go ahead and shoot that.
Absolutely. I mean,
she's just
the
inside the
odds
half-court line.
the odds of her making that deep 3 are pretty slim. Now she has three shots at the free throw line, and she's made the first 2. Weston, a pretty good free throw shooter. As Weston misses the second, but it's 32. Or misses the third, 32-19 in favor of State Farm. 3 minutes, and we're going to do our half the take here at halftime. As
Jose will announce the winner of the half to take,
but not,
while I go through the stats.
Yeah, you'll go through the stats, announce our leading scores, and then we'll pick a half the take winner.
Okay, so looking right here at State Farm real quick. Got Chloe Portash with 7. Tessa Rodriguez with a point from the free throw line. Taylor Rodriguez with 2. Kendall Weston with 5. Ella Kupka, 10 points. Difference maker again. And Emma Cito with 7 for a total of 32. And Lydia Zogelman, no points, but 6 big rebounds. And Ella Kupka has 4. For Cedarbrook with 19 total. 9 of those by Katie Hoff, 6 by Pulaski with the 2 threes, Caroline Melander with a 3, and Amanda Bedzik with a point. Jocelyn Dawson, no points, but 7 rebounds. Katie Hoff with 5 rebounds. We're going to pick the half to take.
Here on camera.
And see what we got. Give it to Jose, and he will read the number.
All right. Our half to take 8380782. 8380782.
Chad can announce it to the crowd. He's loud. She win it?
You get it? Nice.
We have a winner.
Okay, so no need to DM us because the winner is here.
The winner is here. Thank you to everybody who entered. I don't know what the pot was, but
It's more than I have.
oh yeah. Thank you, Rachel. As we prepare for the second half, we're now in the final minute of our halftime break. Here, game 3 between State Farm and Cedarbrook. 32-19, State Farm leads. And State Farm looking to maintain their sole possession of second place here in the division. And right now, 4-2. Both of their losses have come against AMD. Look at Wednesday's schedule, Jeremy. 7 p.m. matchup between State Farm and Lee Supply. That should be a good one. Then Edward Jones AMD in the 8 o'clock game. And then finale between Cedarbrook, finale between
Cedarbrook and Menneson Forest.
Cedarbrook and Menneson Forest, yep. Sorry, I lost my train of thought of who the remaining 2 teams were. As we get started here with second half play. Taylor Rodriguez with possession.
Did you have the wedding tickets thing?
Zogelman gets it inside. And Macedo with the bucket gets it to go. It's 34-19, State Farm. Landon Laurent now back in the game for Cedarbrook. Bedzik a three, and she hits it. 34-22. As Cedarbrook gets a big bucket there by from the EF freshman. Now State Farm the other way. Chloe Portash being guarded by Katie Hoff. Portash layup attempt goes off the side of the backboard and now into the hands of Jocelyn Dawson. Another rebound. Gets it up to Pulowski. Pulowski across to Bedzik. Bedzik with another three, and she switches that one as well. 34-25.
Somebody better get a hand up.
Cedarbrook cuts the lead to 9. And a big bucket there by Portash to push it back to 11. Bedzik 6 straight points for Cedarbrook. As Laurent with a floater gets it to fall. Cedarbrook looking good here to start the second half. They did the same in the first half. They started out fast and kind of faltered a little bit towards the end, but a nice start for the girls in gray as they try to muster something here in the second half and try to come back from this deficit. Taylor Rodriguez inside. Why? Just so much room there, and she lays one in. Now Cedarbrook. Katie Hoff now gets it across midcourt. Hoff now being defended by Zogelman and Haven Briggs in the corner. She looks for an open player. Gets it to Dawson. Pulowski for three. That doesn't fall. A big rebound by Hoff. Hoff inside. She draws a foul. Katie Hoff will head to the free throw line. Hoff, a junior forward from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. She gets the first.
Cedarbrook looks like they're not ready to go away yet.
Not at all, as Hoff makes a second. And they need to stop here.
Nobody looking.
Nobody guarding Haven Briggs, and she's wide open inside for a bucket and a foul called on Emma Cito. Cedarbrook ball. Dawson looks to inbound. She gets it to Laurent. Lena Laurent being guarded by Taylor Rodriguez, and Rodriguez looking to get a steal. She picks it off out of Laurent's hands and a backcourt violation. Good defense by Taylor Rodriguez there to force that turnover. Now State Farm looking to expand on their 40-29 lead with now 13-10 left to go here in the game. Ella Kupka takes it inside. And she is just absolutely dynamic. Three-point attempt, that's off the front of the rim, and Kupka with the rebound. She goes the other way, gets to Weston in the corner, Weston inside. She looks to try to get a pass. And they're going to call a foul on Katie Hoff here. State Farm, the defending champions of the J. Bud Greb Memorial Summer Basketball League, and now El Kupka attempts a three-pointer from the corner, doesn't fall, and Cedarbrook's going to take it the other way. Laurent takes a three, that's off the mark, and that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go in favor of State Farm.
I mean, after you miss so many, you have to stop shooting.
Yeah. They started out with two big threes by Bedzik, but Cedarbrook hasn't been able to make any sense as Hoff gets a defensive rebound and puts it right in the hands of Bedzik. 42-29 State Farm with 12:10 to go. Laurent with possession, gets it back to Jocelyn Dawson. Dawson looks inside, and she gets one to fall. 42-31. Now less than 12 minutes to go as Chloe Portash brings it the other way. Puts one up, doesn't fall. She gets her a rebound off her own miss and gets it back to Taylor Rodriguez, who will reset. Gets it in the hands of Ella Kupka. Kupka drives past Nicole Pulowski and doesn't get it to fall as Bedzik gets the rebound. And Cedarbrook looking to take advantage here. They got to stop. Now they need to get some points on the other end. Now travel called on Laurent. So 42-31 State Farm. Rodriguez back to Zogelman. Zogelman now inside to Tessa Rodriguez. She gives it back to Zogelman, who takes a three and sinks it nothing but net, and it's 45-31 State Farm with 11:05 to go. Cedarbrook turnovers just killing them tonight. As
that's been the Achilles heel in all their games. Turnovers and bad shot selection.
Turnovers and you know, there's a three by Hoff. That doesn't fall. There's another three-point attempt, and Laurent got the rebound but isn't able to take advantage of that opportunity. And now Ella Kupka taking it the other way. She gets it to Weston. Weston doesn't get a foul call. She was looking for one on Jocelyn Dawson, but now Cedarbrook takes it the other way. Pulowski. Bedzik another three attempts and airballed. Rebounded by Weston, but the ball kind of got away from her, and it's off a Cedarbrook hand and out of bounds. Closing in on the 10-minute mark here in the second half. Kupka drives past Pulowski, but good help defense by Laurent. And then Weston is there, and she gets one to fall. 47-31, I believe. Can't see part of the scoreboard.
47-31, 9:46 to go.
Thank you, Jeremy.
No problem.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it's Cedarbrook ball. Cunningham tried to get it into Haley Johnson, but it's another turnover on Cedarbrook, and now goes the other way, and Ella Kupka tries to lay one in with a left hand, but doesn't fall, and there's a turnover on Carolyn Melandra. She gets called for a travel. Amanda Bedzik returns for Cedarbrook in favor of Lena Laurent. Four of Cedarbrook starters now on the bench. Only a lone starter in Amanda Bedzik, and State Farm looking to take advantage and extend its lead, and Lydia Zogelman gets one to fall and draws a foul.
Quick first step there to the basket for Zogelman.
49-31 State Farm with 8:53 to go. And they're closing in on that 20-point lead as Zogelman's free throw doesn't hit, and it's still an 18-point lead for State Farm. 2 more points, and we may see a running clock for the third consecutive game. Upka takes it the other way, and Landra gets a hand on it and pushes it out of bounds as she gets a stop there. Stay State Farm ball. Cedarbrook just not sloppy play here. As they weren't able to get it out of their zone, and now another turnover for State Farm. Zogelman banks a three, makes it 52-31, and the running clock is in order. Cunningham a floater for Cedarbrook, an air ball, and it, I think, went off the head of Tessa Rodriguez and out of bounds, so it's going to be Cedarbrook's ball. And Macedo, Chloe Pordash, and Haven Briggs now returning to the court for State Farm as Courtney Ambrose returns to the game for Cedarbrook. Cedarbrook the other way after the turnover, and then another turnover as Pordash picks up the steal. Gets it up to Zogelman. Zogelman across midcourt. Being guarded by Ambrose. She gets it back to Pordash. Pordash going inside. She takes a shot and falls. It's 54-31 State Farm. And we're going to have a timeout here, I believe, by Cedarbrook with 6:41 left here in this one. It's a little quieter in here, Jeremy.
A little quieter, yeah. I mean,
we should be used to it, I guess, from the last 2 weeks. But
there's definitely some few fans left in here. But yeah, if you're head coach Dennis Stitch, I mean, the undisciplined play from his team. But again, it's the same thing as the first half. You start out hot, you know, and then you kind of cool off and frustration sets in.
Yep.
You know, you're firing up wild shots from all over the place.
Yeah, you mentioned the bad shot selection. Just they made those first 2 threes and then kept trying to use that to get back into the game. And, you know, what ended up being their strength at the beginning of this half ended up being, being a negative for them. So we get a jump ball here. It's going to stay Cedarbrook ball. Thank you to the 25 people tuning in for our final game of the night. Excited to bring you live broadcasts of Mon Valley Independent Summer Basketball League as Jocelyn Dawson draws a foul. And we will be back tomorrow for the games in the boys division. We will continue to bring broadcasts even with a limited amount of fans allowed in Marx's Court Time Sports Center as Dawson makes the first. We'll bring broadcasts until we get back to full capacity. Dawson makes 1 of 2 from the line. It's 54-32 State Farm. And a deep pass down to Haven Briggs, but Briggs gets it out to Zogelman, who takes a jumper, goes off the back of the rim and out, and into the hands of Pulowski. Pulowski now takes it the other way. Gets it to Bedzik. Bedzik a 3, and she hits it. Third three-pointer of the night for Amanda Bedzik. And it's 54-35 with now just under 6 minutes remaining. And Cito with a bucket and draws the foul. She'll have a chance at the line to complete the three-point play. We hope to maybe turn these broadcasts into something we can do in the future. Nice opportunity for us to be able to test this out here in the Summer League, and we hope that you guys all enjoy it and got some positive feedback, so we really appreciate all of that. foul called here. We'll send. We'll keep the ball here down on Cedarbrook's end as Pulowski will look to inbound. She gets it in the hands of Katie Hoff. And Hoff gets her pocket picked, and it's back in favor of State Farm as it ended up in the hands of Tessa Rodriguez, who brings it down court.
Trickle down under 5 minutes to go. Still a 21-point lead.
State Farm, of course, lopsided loss last week to AMD, so they're looking to take their anger out on everybody else in the girls' division as Emma Cito lays one in.
Again, it was a close game at the half, though.
Yeah.
AMD just exploded in the second half, much like they did tonight.
We've kind of talked about it, how AMD has kind of shown that they are absolutely the cream of the crop here in the girls' division, but then you have 4 teams that are pretty evenly matched for the most part. Chloe Portash hits a 3 to make it 61-35 with just over 4 minutes to go. State Farm inching closer to a 5-2 start to the year. Cedarbrook inching closer to their 7th straight loss. The Cedarbrook team is relatively young. They have 3 seniors and 4 seniors, I'm sorry, and 3 juniors. But only one of those seniors is a starter, Nicole Pulowski, but they have 3 freshmen, 3 sophomores that Dennis Stitch can kind of rely on over the next few years. I'm sure he'll add in the draft these next couple years as well, as Cito gets one inside, isn't able to make a foul, but she gets an offensive rebound and she gets a putback on that one. 63-35 with just over 3 minutes to go. And you got to think that, as Dennis Stitch called a timeout here with 2:59 on the clock, you got to think that Cedarbrook will likely get the first overall pick in next year's draft. Obviously, too early to tell who would be worthy of that first overall draft pick, but
right.
I'm sure there's going to be talent that is going to be flowing into this league for years to come.
I really think so, and I think that was the whole goal of coming here for Marx's court time. It made the league a little bit more accessible for these other schools. And I mean, you look at the outreach of the league now. We got all over Western Pennsylvania. We have players. Right. So,
I mean, you look at this game in particular. I mean, you got Katie Hoff all the way from Olsh.
Right.
You have Nina Sarah from Waynesburg on the roster. You have girls. Ella Kupka from Brentwood, and even Emma Cito from Brownsville. Got kids from all over. I think a big thing too was getting the Elizabeth Forward girls and Sarah Catholic girls involved too.
Absolutely.
They haven't been involved in the past. I think Chloe Portash was the only Sarah Catholic girl that's been in the league the last couple of years, but she's actually from Charleroi, so it was a little more accessible for her to be in California, where the Greb League was previously held. So nice to see more talent getting involved in this league. State Farm, Portash with a layup attempt doesn't fall, and Carolyn Melandro with the rebound. She goes the other way. Quickly, she lifts a floater but doesn't fall, and now a jump ball called as Courtney Ambrose and Haven Briggs both had their hands on it. It's 63-35 with less than 2 minutes to go here. Our final game of the night, another successful night of broadcasting for us. So Ella Kupka takes a 3. Doesn't fall. Haven Briggs picks up the offensive rebound. Kupka with another three-pointer, and
Didn't miss that one.
she hits that one. 66-35 State Farm. As we near the 1 minute mark here in the second half. Again, I'm Mon Valley Independent Assistant Sports Editor Jose Negron, joined by the man in charge, our sports editor Jeremy Salou.
Update, my game story's done. So,
Nice. I still have 2 paragraphs done, but shouldn't take me too long to get this one done when we get to the office. Also had a baseball game tonight. Mitch's Bail Bond taking on Mill Run.
yes, we appreciate Jason Black from the Connellsville Daily Courier covering that for us. Our own Bob Smith with the photos.
Very nice relationship we have with Jason and everybody over at the Courier. We appreciate their work and their generosity in helping us out, and we always love to return the favor as well. As Haley Johnson hits the first of 2 free throw attempts.
34.5 seconds left.
Johnson misses the second, but a nice rebound there by Mackenzie Miller, and she gets a floater to fall. The senior forward from Fraser.
Notice the hat. Notice the hat.
Go Doors.
Go Doors. Wearing the hat of the alma mater.
Go Knights.
I don't think we'll have a shot here.
I don't have a Norwin hat, so I should get one though. Wear it. The State Farm will hold on to the ball and
Stay 2 games back.
they move to 5-2 on the year with a 66-38 win over Cedarbrook. Cedarbrook falls to 0-7. And a
Let
nice.
you, Actually, I don't think we need to talk to Tommy Rodriguez tonight. Maybe you could get some comments
We
from
can
him.
get some
if you want.
comments from him. Chad's gonna keep the stream going. We'll get Tommy Rodriguez over here for a few comments.
I'm gonna disinfect. I got stuff all over it. As I email myself my story.
We'll get leading scorers here in a bit as you see Rachel over there working tirelessly to get these tallied up.
I'm gonna say farewell to everybody. I have to take care of some business. So I will see everybody tomorrow night for the Boys League. Looking forward to it. You got this?
Should be exciting, yeah. I think I got
You did a
this.
Good job this time.
Thank you. This time.
Bye. Goodbye, everybody.
Farewell.
Farewell, my friend.
All right, we will we'll actually sign off here. Again, I'm Jose Negron, Assistant Sports Editor of the Mon Valley Independent. Thank you to all who tuned in tonight, and we will be back tomorrow. So long, and we'll see you soon.